My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Oh, Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baron.
Ava Baron Combs.
Brittany was looking towards the future. She wanted to get her career back on track, and she was also looking to have a baby.
What if one of Hollywood's most charismatic and successful figures was hiding a dark and twisted past? Music mogul Diddy Combs, once revered for his larger-than-life persona, now finds himself embroiled in a whirlwind of shocking allegations that have sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. But this scandal doesn't end with him. A resurfaced video featuring a young actress has ignited widespread outrage, dragging another beloved celebrity, Ashton Kutcher, into the unfolding drama. What roles did these two men allegedly play in a web of disturbing events? And what truly happened to Diddy's so-called adopted daughter, Ava Baron? The answers are as disturbing as they are elusive.
I did it right, child. I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents.
Let's rewind to 2020, when a seemingly lighthearted moment from Diddy's Instagram live raised little more than an eyebrow. In the clip, the music mogul introduced a young girl named Ava, who he claimed to have adopted. With a smile and casual tone, Diddy remarked, "I adopted you because I felt you could enjoy having a black parent to take care of you and help you out." The girl, introduced as Ava Baron, shyly referred to him as Papa Combs while he kissed her cheek. At the time, the interaction appeared harmless, a billionaire playing the role of a doting father figure. However, in light of the explosive allegations now surrounding Diddy, this video has taken on a deeply unsettling undertone and is being re-examined through a much darker lens.
He saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
What makes the situation even stranger is that reports later revealed Diddy never actually adopted Ava. Her real family is reportedly alive and well, with no legal or biological ties to him. So why did he claim otherwise? Was it an innocent misunderstanding, or does it point to something far more troubling about his intentions? The video has sparked concerns about Ava's well-being and the true nature of her relationship with Diddy. Once known to be close friends with Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, Ava has largely vanished from the public eye. Her current whereabouts remain a mystery, fueling speculation about whether her connection to Diddy may have placed her in harm's way.
I always come over.
Yes. And it's Ava Baron Combs. Come on. Let's go.
Ava isn't the only young figure whose name has been caught in the web of controversies surrounding Diddy. Enter Daveigh Chase, the actress famed for her chilling portrayal of Samara in The Ring. Chase was just a minor when she shot to fame in 2003, captivating audiences with her haunting performance. That same year, she attended the MTV Movie Awards, where she won the Best Villain Award. What should have been a milestone in her burgeoning career has since taken on an unsettling tone due to a backstage interaction with Diddy, then 33 years old. Caught on camera, Diddy, holding a drink, asks the visibly nervous young actress, "You coming to the after-party tonight?" Chase nods shyly as he laughs and exclaims, yeah. Though it might have seemed like innocent banter at the time, the resurfaced clip has sparked a wave of discomfort and speculation on social media. Was this a harmless exchange or something far more concerning? Adding to the intrigue is Chase's later disappearance from the Hollywood spotlight. Her fade into relative obscurity has led many to question whether that night and the infamous nature of Diddy's parties had any role in shaping the trajectory of her career. What really happened after the cameras stopped rolling, and how does it tie into the shadowy allegations now swirling around Diddy?
Coming to the after party, you know?
Yeah! Good, you're doing so good.
I just want to say,
Diddy's infamous parties were the stuff of Hollywood legend, lavish gatherings attended by A-list celebrities and known for their over-the-top extravagance. But recent allegations paint a far darker picture of these events. Insiders describe them as meticulously orchestrated affairs, with Diddy allegedly wielding his power to manipulate and control those in attendance. Shockingly, Ashton Kutcher, Hollywood's golden boy, celebrated for his charm and philanthropy, has now been dragged into this unsettling narrative. The actor, once seen as a symbol of Hollywood's best intentions, is rumored to have been more than just a guest at Diddy's notorious parties. Industry whispers suggest Kutcher may have played a pivotal role in organizing these exclusive events, acting as Diddy's confidant behind the scenes. Though no concrete evidence has emerged, the rumors are chilling. Kutcher, who co-founded a nonprofit dedicated to fighting exploitation, now finds his name entangled with allegations that mirror the very behavior he has publicly condemned. The irony is almost too much to process. Could the man who once championed justice have been complicit in such disturbing claims? The questions linger, casting a shadow over his once pristine reputation.
The reason why I never pursued a month is because being Playboy of the Month, I was told there was insinuations multiple times that I had to do something to stand out to Hefner and the team. And that to me seemed like there was a underlining tone of, what is it that I have to do?
The reason I never pursued Playboy of the Month was because of subtle yet persistent insinuations that standing out to Hefner and his team required more than just appearances. It felt like there was an underlying implication, something I wasn't willing to entertain. And then there's the troubling case of Ava Baron. Baron's current whereabouts remain unknown, sparking questions about what role Ashton Kutcher, long celebrated as a champion for justice, might play in her disappearance from the public eye. Known to be a regular attendee at Diddy's infamous gatherings, could Kutcher have witnessed something? Or worse, could he have been complicit in ensuring Ava's silence? The resurfaced video of Diddy publicly introducing Ava as his adopted daughter only deepens the mystery. Why make such a bold claim, only for it to be later revealed as false? And why has Ava remained silent amidst the swirling speculation? The unanswered questions cast an ominous shadow over those involved, leaving fans and critics demanding clarity.
But like I said, the entertainment industry is very, very, very messed up when it comes to, the bigger you get, the more you had to do to get there. And so if you're not willing to put yourself in that position, you can't.
As the pieces of this puzzle come together, another name surfaces: Brittany Murphy. The late actress, who tragically passed away in 2009, had connections to both Diddy and Ashton Kutcher. Murphy's untimely death has long been clouded by mystery, with speculation that she was silenced after uncovering damning secrets about Hollywood's elite. Could her tragic end be linked to the mounting allegations against Diddy? And if so, what role might Kutcher have played in her story? The parallels are striking. Young women whose lives were allegedly derailed after crossing paths with powerful men, raising chilling questions about what really happened behind the scenes.
Everyone keeps saying to me, like, how did you keep, why did you keep going? Why were you there? I'm like, it literally is around me. If I don't stay at home, this is the atmosphere I'm in. Like, I have no choice.
The deeper you dig, the more questions arise. Why did so many celebrities attend Diddy's parties despite the swirling rumors? What did they witness, and why did they stay silent? And how did Ashton Kutcher, Hollywood's nice guy, find himself entangled in this growing scandal? As more details emerge, one thing becomes clear: this story goes far beyond Diddy. It offers a disturbing glimpse into a hidden side of Hollywood, a world where power and privilege can shield even the most alarming behavior from scrutiny.
Very, very dominant. Like, he wants to control the situation. He wants to control his inner circle. He wants to make everyone have a good time and enjoy his parties. And so, it is scary because you think, this person or possibly his social network or the people he's around could make or break your career.
And that brings us back to Ava Baron, whose story may be the most unsettling of all. A young girl thrust into the orbit of one of the entertainment industry's most powerful figures, she has since seemingly vanished from the public eye. Did she escape unscathed, or does her absence hint at something more sinister? If Ashton Kutcher truly was as close to Diddy as rumors suggest, what does he know about Ava's fate? These pressing questions demand answers as the layers of this ever-deepening mystery continue to unfold.
If you say the wrong thing, or you complain, or I don't know, there's an element where you're just, I guess manipulated in a way to make you feel like, oh, you have to please everyone around you. You can't say anything wrong. You don't want to say a bad thing, or when they're constantly asking you, would you like to do, and you're like, well, I don't do. And they're like, well, why don't you?
As speculation intensifies, the focus is shifting toward a much larger, more chilling picture. What else might be lurking in the shadows, waiting to be exposed? Could the same network that allegedly enabled Diddy be tied to other high-profile figures? And if so, who will be the next to fall? One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Let's take a step back and consider the magnitude of it all. How could these alleged events, spanning years and involving countless celebrities, have gone unnoticed by Hollywood's elite? The deeper you dive, the more this begins to resemble something straight out of a thriller. Could it really be possible that the very high-profile figures we've admired and celebrated were part of a tangled web of manipulation and silence? The questions are haunting, and the truth may be more unsettling than anyone could have imagined.
He was using, allegedly, these events to invite them back to these private mansion parties and hotel parties and God knows what else. But he was utilizing the branded events to be able to, get the girls to come over to his private spaces.
One name that repeatedly emerges in this complex and unsettling tale is Brittany Murphy, the beloved actress known for her roles in Clueless, 8 Mile, and Uptown Girls. Her tragic death in 2009, ruled as natural causes, has never fully made sense to fans and insiders. With the current focus on Diddy and his powerful connections, Brittany's name has resurfaced in discussions that are both chilling and heartbreaking. Many are now wondering if her passing is tied to something darker, a part of a much larger and more sinister story.
Hollywood is mourning the loss of Brittany Murphy this morning. The 32-year-old actress Sunday, from what officials say, appear to be natural causes. An autopsy is planned, reportedly against the wishes of her husband.
Let's not forget that Brittany Murphy was once closely linked to some of the very individuals now mired in these allegations. Her career soared in the late 1990s and early 2000s, but by 2009, things had taken a dramatic turn. Rumors circulated that she had been blacklisted in Hollywood, and whispers of her being difficult to work with made it increasingly hard for her to secure leading roles. But here's where it gets intriguing. Some who knew Brittany at the time claimed she had uncovered information about certain powerful figures, information that could have exposed their darkest secrets. Could Brittany's career struggles have been more than just a coincidence, perhaps part of a deliberate effort to silence her? And could these same figures have been connected to her sudden, mysterious passing?
Bernie, it looked like she'd and they were putting tubes in her throat and trying to resuscitate her with paddles. And then her husband was here just wandering around and in his pajama bottoms, just looking completely dazed and shocked.
What makes this theory even more intriguing is the role of Brittany's then-husband, Simon Monjack, during this tumultuous period. Monjack, a controversial figure in his own right, had been accused of being manipulative and deeply controlling. Some speculate that he may have been used as a pawn by larger, more powerful forces, possibly even those connected to Diddy. Monjack's financial troubles and shady dealings made him an easy target for anyone looking to gain leverage. Could he have been pressured into preventing Brittany from speaking out? And if so, what exactly did she know that made her such a threat? The mystery deepens when you consider the timeline and the connections between Diddy, Ashton Kutcher, and Brittany Murphy. Ashton and Brittany famously dated after co-starring in the romantic comedy Just Married Asterisk. While their relationship appeared sweet and lighthearted, rumors suggest that Ashton distanced himself from Brittany when her career began to falter. Some even claim that Ashton, eager to protect his own rising star, may have been aware of the forces working against Brittany, but chose to stay silent. If true, this raises serious questions about Ashton's character and his potential involvement in the larger, unfolding narrative surrounding Diddy and his network. The connections between these figures grow even more tangled as more details surface, leaving us questioning who knew what and when.
Hospital spokeswoman has confirmed tonight that the Hollywood actress Brittany Murphy has at the age of 32. The Los Angeles Fire Department told the website TMZ that an emergency call was made from a home in Los Angeles at 8 o'clock this morning after the actress went into full cardiac arrest.
We can't ignore the eerie parallels between Brittany Murphy and other young women connected to Diddy's alleged activities, like Ava Baron and Daveigh Chase. Brittany, a bright and talented star, found herself increasingly isolated as her career faltered. Could this isolation have been intentional? A way to ensure these women had no one to turn to when they found themselves in dangerous situations. It's a chilling thought, but one that feels all too plausible given the disturbing allegations that have come to light in recent months.
That Brittany Murphy, so young, and with people in the house who were supposed to be looking out for her. It really got people wondering, how could this have happened? And people just were never satisfied with any of the answers that came out officially, because it made no sense.
What's even more unsettling is the idea that these alleged events weren't isolated incidents, but part of a much larger, coordinated effort. Some insiders claim that Diddy was at the center of an exclusive circle of power players who used their influence to control and exploit those around them. These so-called elite groups are said to operate in the shadows of Hollywood, pulling strings and silencing dissent. If these rumors are true, it means the allegations against Diddy are just the tip of the iceberg. But why would someone like Ashton Kutcher, who has cultivated a reputation as a philanthropist and advocate, involve himself in such a disturbing network? One theory is that Ashton, like many others in Hollywood, was gradually drawn into this world, perhaps not fully understanding the scope of what he was becoming a part of. Once inside, the pressure to conform and fear of retaliation could have kept him silent. Hollywood, after all, is a place where careers can be made or destroyed with a single phone call. For someone like Ashton, who was at the peak of his fame in the 2000s, the stakes would have been incredibly high.
After Brittany Murphy, Simon became ill, and he was experiencing the same symptoms as Brittany Murphy, and
Another possibility is that Ashton's involvement wasn't driven by fear, but by ambition. By aligning himself with powerful figures like Diddy, Ashton may have seen an opportunity to expand his influence and secure his place in the industry. This could explain why he was frequently present at Diddy's infamous parties and why he maintained a close relationship with the music mogul despite the swirling rumors. If true, it paints a very different picture of Ashton, a picture that contrasts sharply with the wholesome, likable persona he has built over the years. As more details emerge, the connections between these figures only become more complicated. Take, for example, the strange case of Kim Porter, Diddy's former partner and the mother of 3 of his children. Kim's tragic passing in 2018 was officially attributed to natural causes, but many, including her ex-partner Al B. Sure, have questioned this narrative. Al B. Sure has publicly called for an investigation, suggesting that Kim was working on a memoir that could have exposed damaging information about Diddy and his inner circle. If this is true, Kim's death could represent another potential victim of the same powerful forces that may have targeted Brittany Murphy.
How are you?
Tell me about your character June in the movie.
June is definitely in the middle of a love triangle, to say the least.
And how was it filming such a dark thriller?
I was very drawn to.
What's particularly striking about Kim Porter's story is the eerie similarity to the experiences of other women who crossed paths with Diddy, like Brittany Murphy. Kim was reportedly working on a project that could have exposed uncomfortable truths about the entertainment industry, and, like Ava and Daveigh Chase, she found herself increasingly isolated in her final years. Could this pattern of isolation and silencing be a deliberate strategy? And if so, who else might be at risk? The deeper you dig into these stories, the clearer it becomes that this is not just about one man's alleged wrongdoing. It's about a system that has allowed such behaviors to go unchecked for years, if not decades. It's about the people who knew what was happening but chose to stay silent. And it's about the young stars who were drawn into a world they weren't prepared for, only to be betrayed by the very people they trusted.
Not that I can recall at all. We had a very tight work schedule, and everyone.
17 days.
It was very quick, so we just were professional and worked quickly and efficiently.
Ashton Kutcher's involvement in this story is particularly troubling because it challenges everything we thought we knew about him. Here is a man who has publicly fought against exploitation, built a reputation as a good guy, and yet now his name is being linked to Diddy, a figure accused of orchestrating some of the most shocking events in Hollywood's history. If Ashton was complicit, even indirectly, in these alleged activities, it would be one of the most significant betrayals in recent memory, and that's something hard to reconcile. But perhaps the most pressing question is, what happens next? Will more individuals come forward to share their stories? Will other powerful figures be implicated as the full extent of this alleged network is revealed? Most importantly, will justice be served for those who've been hurt along the way? The answers to these questions are still unclear, but one thing is certain: the ripple effects of this scandal are just beginning. As the investigation continues and more details come to light, it's important to focus on what truly matters. This isn't just about fame and power, it's about accountability and the urgent need for change. It's about exposing the darker corners of the entertainment industry and demanding better for those who work within it. And most crucially, it's about holding those in positions of power responsible for their actions, no matter how untouchable they may seem.
Been under criminal investigation for months by federal prosecutors here in New York. And if there are criminal charges, many of them may look a lot like what some of these individuals have been described.
The revelations about Diddy and his alleged activities have already sent shockwaves through Hollywood. But as we've seen before, the truth has a way of emerging, no matter how much it's hidden. The real question now is who will have the courage to uncover it, and what will they discover in the process? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating celebrity stories. Until next time.